Okay. Dudes, playing this game. I actually forgot I own this game. But this is a perfect time to play it then. It's a little loud though. So this is a text-based game? Or, let me restart. Happy Monday. It's over. That's what makes it so happy. Playing more games. Playing this cool game, Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I remember buying this during the last summer sale and just forgot that I owned it until I was 5 minutes before stream, like, oh god, what do I stream? What do I stream? And I fell on this one. So that's what we're gonna do. It's a story-based game, pixel art, very cool. Who doesn't love that? And we're gonna see what's happening. We'll jump into it. New game. This is a work of fiction, blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit, that was way too quick. I missed that, sorry. There's something here. Voice on the phone. Hi, Izami. Three days ago. Anomaly checkup, Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I wish it didn't go so fast. I can keep up, but Zombie, is this the place? Hello, I'm looking for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Woman with buns? Business call. I've always seen weird things ever since I was born, says Azami. I was hoping they might be able to help? Question mark? Centers down the elevator, 4 floors deep, says woman with buns. Hope they could fix me here. ... Hello? Ah, I see. You saw our poster while shopping and came here seeking our help, says Professor X with hair. You have a problem you want solved as soon as possible. Why, yes, but how did you... Ah! Your gaze is focused somewhere just behind me. You see it, don't you? Miss Azami Fukurai? That's me! How did you know my... I, too, happen to see as you do. Thanks to this strange power. Who am I, you wonder? Ayumi Magayara, Center Director. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at pronouncing these. First, let us identify what you're seeing. Identify? These might help clear things up. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. What are these glasses? The ghost behind you suddenly looks a lot more clear. As I said, they help you focus. Now, Mrs. Ami, about the things you're seeing. They are different from ghosts, as the spirits of deceased individuals. They're not ghosts? Indeed, you might call it clairvoyance. Vestiges of persons and objects that existed are retained everywhere. You're probably visualizing them in some way. I see. Simply put, you could see people and things that were there before. But seeing them better isn't really helping. You see them in focus by wearing these special glasses. This proves that your power is indeed clairvoyance, capital C. And could you perhaps help me deal with this clairvoyance? We could indeed. Here, at the Urban Myth Solution Center, UMDC, we work as a detective agency for anomalies, which handles cases beyond the capabilities of regular law enforcement. Upon official request, we can certainly support you in figuring out your clairvoyance. Then please, do something about these things I'm seeing! All in due time. Let's get you in a seat first so you can relax a bit. Oh, right. Slowing down, sitting down. What the? Ow! Oh, of course. Huh? What just happened? The chair is said to bring death to those who sit in it. Terrible Why do you just have that laying around? What? Cursed chair. I had placed it there for research. How careless of me. Yeah, really? How careless of you. So what happens now? You sat at it, so you either figure things out or just die. Let us undo the curse that just hit you. Yes, please. I believe I kept a research file on this chair, somewhere. With my limited mobility, it may take too long for me to get to it. We're looking for a research file. And I won't die, right? I'll look for it, and find it. I'm powerless to assist, as you can see, but the file should be in this very room. Let me know when you find it. Understood. File coming right up. Well, he has limited mobility, so I'm guessing it's anything shoulder height, so I'm guessing it's that one up there. No idea what I'm even looking for. Look up for the file. Kiyono Yanagiri. Come on. Oh my god. Folklore studies? I'm just gonna skip it. Am I pronouncing these names right? Girl, me and you too. The Legacy of Miss Ripper. How not to meet your doppelganger. Warmer at least? Oh, this book has a mark on it. The dangers of snake venom. Heavy toxins from venomous snakes break down proteins. This can cause necrosis in muscle tissue and may warrant special attention. Way too complicated for me. But it's unrelated to urban myths. What is this book even here? Why is this book even here? Is this the medical section? Depression, oppression, liberation, and caring for schizophrenia. Sounds complicated. Maybe somewhere else? Shaping your happiness. Surefire tips for building rapport. Occult Great Reset. All sorts of books here. But I'm not finding this research file anywhere. I should check with the director. What happens if I just leave? Oh, I could just click, that's why. I thought this was here for guests. Why did I sit on something like that? And why leave such a thing lying around anyways? Can't find it. I'm dead. I'm fucked. The bookshelves are full of occultish titles, but I can't seem to find the research file. I see. In that case, I suggest you put on those glasses I handed you earlier, and try again. But when I wore the glasses earlier, it felt like my ghost sight got turned up. It's unfortunate that I no longer remember where I placed the file. I suppose I'll have to try searching myself. Let's hope we won't be too late. Wait, what happens to me if you are too late? I'll put the glasses on, use the clairvoyance or whatever to find the file. Director-san? Yes? Do I look pale? I'm feeling kind of queasy. Considering this room is rather dark, you look healthily pale. Let's go ghost mode. Let's go Danny Phantom style. Here goes. Yep, I'm definitely seeing this. This place has ghosts too, or rather, people and things that were here before, or something. They used to be vague shapes, but now I see them much more clearly. I'm shaking, but I might find something near the shadow, right? Right? Now or never. There's There's a flickering ghost touching one of the books. Some papers are stuck inside. Could this be the research file? I should show it to the director. Mr. Director. Yep, I saw a ghost behind the director. Wearing those glasses makes me see it even more clearly. I'm having trouble talking to him with these glasses on. I should take off the glasses when we need to talk. Oh, yes. I think it's this one. Ah, fantastic. What's his face? He looks nefarious, dude. Like he's up to some shit. This guy's gonna be a hidden villain, I feel it. Your power is indeed similar to mine. You have the power to see it all. Case wrapped? So I'm saved now. How do you undo the curse? I don't know. Huh? The file didn't mention anything about cursing, only that those afflicted by the curse would all suffer from lower body necrosis. Necrosis, what's that? Simply put, they rot away. Rot away? What a fucking asshole! Found a clue. How could... what should I even do? Maybe you sat down. Did you feel anything on the chair? What I felt... I did feel a jab or something, I think. I see. That might warrant another look at the chair itself. You might find clues as to the nature of the curse. I'm gonna find like a thumbtack on it or something. I'll go check. Gotta keep trying. Oh. Remember. Felt a jab when I sat down. This chair is old. Some parts have splinters sticking out. Did one of these jab me when I sat down? Should mention this to the director too. I like the really fucking intense ass music. I remember now. When I sat in that chair, I felt a jab on my behind. Though it's an old chair, so probably just a splinter or something. I see. But that's not really worth mentioning, is it? Sorry. Will I die from this curse? No need for such distress. Why not savor this rare moment? How could I possibly? Mrs. Ami, let's try to think of a hypothesis. Hypothesis? Randomly collected information is rarely of substantial merit in and of itself. What kind of information have you gathered? Let me see. Previously cursed people rotted away from their lower bodies. I was jabbed on the bum by a splinter. Oh my, I honestly have no clue. Compare potential explanations from those two pieces of information, and focus on the most likely possible. It's alright, you can do this. Compare possibilities from the collected information, focusing on one. Not sure I understand, but I'll give it a thought. I feel like these people don't have my best interests in mind. Let's think things over for a bit. What should I think about and how? Jab by a splinter? Let me offer a hint to get you started. Director's on. According to my research, victims who sat in the chair all rotted away from their lower bodies. Which means people sit down are cursed and their bodies don't start rotting? Yes, however, you mentioned feeling something when you sat down. When I sat down, I felt a jab, like from a splinter. That pain was real. Next, choose the most likely explanation from among the possibilities. We need to reach a hypothesis. Understood. Maybe there's a mechanism in the... Maybe there's a mechanism in the chair seat that jabs you with the needle, then injects a necrotizing poison. Hypothesis? Good! Maybe there's a mechanism in the chair seat that jabs you with the needle, then injects a necrotizing poison. That might mean if everyone rots away in the same way, maybe it is poison. And maybe that pain I felt was a needle or something. I see. It seems you have a viable hypothesis. Found a clue. Chair seat. Maybe there's something hidden in the seat of the chair. Will I be okay now? And then, once you have a hypothesis, you need to test that theory. If your hypothesis is correct, the chair should house some sort of mechanism. I think I should sit on it again. I'll check right now. Let's take a look. Hey, there's a lid-like thing under the seat part. If there's a clue on what poison is, on what the poison is, we can find an antidote. It's not coming off. There we go. I don't think it's haunted. I think it's just a fucking shitty chair. Sazami! I did it, Director Son. Now we find out what the poison is, and this is rather inconvenient. Although the cursed chair itself is real, the poison no longer has any effect. To think you would outright demolish it. Wait, you knew this all along? I thought I was going to die from the poison. Yet, now, you're demolishing the chair has changed things, rather drastically. Imagine that. A visitor destroying the cursed chair. We will need you to cover the repair bill. What? I'm sorry. We have borrowed it for studying. We'll need to restore it. The fee should be around 10 million yen. Wait, you said 10 million yen? I do admit, being careless on our end. So about you earlier request, you don't have insurance? How about you work for us as an investigator and cover the fees with your wages? But please? Once the repairs are covered, you can start working on those troubles of yours. 10 million? Your special powers, clairvoyance, will benefit our investigations. We'll make sure to account for that on your wages. Please guide the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's investigations with your clairvoyance. But there's no way I could do that. I'll just go now. Phone number is that number, Unagami University, InfoSci, 3rd year. Sheet address. No, that's not my phone. That's my phone number. What? How do you know my oh my god, this guy fucking doxed her. He looked up her IP address. He knows everything about her. He's seen her Discord channels. I told you I have the power of vision myself. I can find you at any time and collect your debt. This is unreal. I think she should just stick like a stick in his wheel. Yet I prefer welcoming you in rather than pressuring you. Oh my, I'm really sorry for the damage. I'll do what I can. Why is this happening? Also, you might want to use this. A journal? Yes, for keeping notes on your investigations. Go on, take a look. Is this the right page? Many incidents involve complex interpersonal relations. Here, you'll want to note down characteristics and relationships for the people you meet. This is work orientation already. Please try taking notes while we're at it. About what? How about notes on me, to begin with? I see. It is a piece of shit, I'll write that down. The director's characteristics. Some kind of power similar to mine, what was it? Vision. I mean, he's got good people skills. He fucking worked me like a used car salesman. Yes, his vision, a power that shows him everything. Because of that power, I somehow ended up working here. You have your journal now. How about we take a quick break? Quick break? Not breaking chairs, or my will this time. First of all, we're going to brief you on the basics about Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Okay. What are urban myths anyways? Way too fast. 1 hour later. And that's just a quick overview. You should now have the minimal required knowledge to be able to process urban myths. Some of it is seared in my memory, like the passion in your eyes and voice. I'm glad to hear it. Whenever in doubt in the field, your memory of me should prove helpful. He looks so evil. It's the shadows right here. I have the same kind of shadows under my eyes because I'm particularly also evil and pretty tired. I scratched the surface, but in due time. Well then, let's get you started on the investigation. Like, right now? Yes, indeed. You should be perfect for this case. Huh? The request is about curbing the damage caused by a certain urban myth. Jasmine, who you'll meet outside, handles our on-site investigations. The lady with the hair buns? Skill set, vary from person to person. She tends to get bored with the finer details. You should be a much stronger match with the investigation's needs. Oh, okay. Kindly find Jasmine up top and ask her to brief you. She already has the overview for this case. I see. All set, Mrs. Ami. It's a pleasure to be working with you. Looking forward to paying back my dues. 10 million yen? What is that after? What is that? Anyways, I think it's like 100,000. Hey. Oh, that's Jasmine. Thank you for earlier. Let me introduce myself. Yeah, not interested. Just heard from the boss man. Azami Fukari, yes? Yeah? Let me think. Sammy. Sammy? Usumi Tamagiri. I go by Jasmine. You see me, Jasmine. Get it? No. You see me, Jasmine? I guess? What? Understood, Jasmine. You're an on-site investigator for Urban Myths 2? So that's all. So that's all you. I just drive around. Deal? Seriously? Director again. Uh-huh. Stop the damage from an urban myth. And I need to teach you how to do the social media research as well? Why me? Anyways, get in. We'll talk on the way. Understood. Who's that guy? Adjust tie. Sigh. This is not my job description. Sorry? Nah, it's okay. Again, it's that boss man making others do all the work. Anyways, about this social media research business. Ready? Yes, I'm ready. So we look things up to track rumors and such. Track rumors? Checking for rumors that hint on urban myths, around posts that stand out. I'm sure people tag their... Any comments that might spread rumors is questionable ways. That's basically what social media research is for. Tracking rumors, social media research. Whoa, taking notes, huh? Go on and give it a try. I'll back you up. Understood. Thanks very much, Jasmine. Sigh. Yeah. Bossman notes say, it's all started from this Ikeo person's account. For starters, check how far the rumor's spreading. How far it's spreading? And all urban myths come from rumors. Gotta cut those to the core first. Do you think I'd be able to? Choose the posts and read them to me. I'll be able to comment at least. I should just read out each and every post. Anyway, start by tracking down the source of the info. Pinpoint claims of anomaly sightings. Understood. Guys, some weird dude showed up at Mio's place and tried to attack her. We called the police, but they're not really helping much. Huh? It's blowing up. I wonder why this is trending so much. It's the content for sure, but maybe also the account itself. What's up? You're burning a hole through that pic. This photo looks familiar for some reason. Could be your mind playing tricks on you? Found a clue, terrifying anomaly? Oh wait, hold on, can I... Oh, I thought I could... I was scared, but I managed to snap a pic. That looks kind of interesting. Jasmine, you should look at this. Ooh, would you look at that? Is that a ghost? No idea, boss man. Would be thrilled if it is. There's a weird shadow. Useless police. This is just all hate police and I'm for it, but I need something because I need to be paid for this. You're trending, LMAO. I get why some posts blow up, but others not so much. Flames and ammo from all over. Posts get shared way wider than you think. You thunk. Why is this trending? Half of any trending content is this stuff. Okay. You're mocking the police? Oh my god, the thin blue line fucker in the comment section. Fake news? That's what we need to go find out. For now, keep tracking the rumor itself. Can't believe you called police aren't here for you. Hello, I'm contacting you on behalf of Trending Social News. Would you be okay to post this on our website? Articles like these, do they cover them as actual incidents? Or as features and spooky stories or something? Who knows? So right now, I think I have to just find, like, the comment. You guys found her way too quick, Wolf? Wait, sounds ominous. Happened faster than I expected. Wait, seriously? Any replies to this post? Probably under this one. Mio, could that be? You know her? Oh, this is like shaking. She might be someone I know. Wait. What? Cut out the sudden screams. Some of the letters seem to be moving, though I can't see clearly. Maybe I should look through through with the glasses. Okay. Ooh, the haunted comment section. What's going on? The letters are popping out. Huh? Say what? The letters, Meal Place, are popping out of the screen. No idea what you mean. It's because you want to search for Mio's place? Searching, yes, good idea. Where and how would I do that? See that search box near the top? Pick the search terms from there. Yes. Recap time. Browse for your search words and important information. Pick some search terms from the search box. Also, check new posts in the timeline that turn up from the searches. That's social media research in a nutshell. Okay, I'll try selecting the search words. Oh shit, I accidentally... Oh, whoops. Okay. Holy shit, the first post is her being doxxed. Oh no, I think this is really Mio's place. So, it is your friends. I think so. Think so. This is enough to go on. Wait, I know this place. Wow, are you serious? Immatures. There's an apartment name. This is definitely my friend's place. Your very first kiss while someone you now. Not the luckiest recruit in town, are ya? Director told me I'd be good for this case. That's why I was assigned to me? This is terrible. She's my friend. So we're heading to your friend's place, yeah? Lead the way. Yes. So how's it looking? But if it's to save a friend, with your help, the investigation feels doable. Remember, I just drive you around. Oh, of course. I'll be quick on the pickups and back you up. And you get to handle the legwork. Legwork, I'm on it. So this is the Docs girl's place. First thing we need to do is identify which urban myth is involved in this case. Once identified, we'll know the cause and can't counter it. Identify the urban myth first. So far, the anomaly is unknown. We don't know the motive yet. So go say hi to those two and talk to them. Then check out the room and collect some info. Say hello first. Investigate the room. Noted. You okay, Mio? Zami, why are you here? Mio, what faculty are you studying at again? I'm keeping notes on this case and would like to ask you a few questions. Yes, of course. Mio Sato, 23. Inugami University. Human Sociology, 3rd year. After a certain turn of events, I'm working part-time at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, the worst fate imaginable, gainfully employed. I couldn't believe it when I heard you were the client. Same here. But why? The police didn't help you? They listened to me at the police station and came to check my room. But since nothing was stolen, they didn't find any leads. They did a quick search and they just left. That's terrible. So then you contacted the center? That's right. When I went to the police station, I saw a poster for Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I thought, if anyone, these special investigators might believe us. Oh, I saw the same poster. You investigate ghosts and such, right? Ikio saw something, that's for sure. Listen, Azami, I really need your help. You know, I heard, like, I've heard from, like, posts that the police, specifically also in Japan, are just, like, absolutely useless. They just suck. You can trust me. You'll be okay, Mio. I'm new on the job and not super sure of myself. But I'll help you any way I can. I'm so glad you're here to help. I feel much safer. Counting on you, Azami. Yes, I'm on it. So with the incident. The incident is trending online. Could you give me a rough idea of what happened? Okay, I'm still pretty confused though. Something suddenly appeared in my room. I didn't notice at first, but Iko did. Just help me get out. Something suddenly appeared in your place? You'd lock the door, right? Yes, I'm always careful and check the door, so I'm not sure. How could it get in? I'm so scared. But a sudden intruder? Do you remember what that thing looked like? I don't know, we rushed out of the room, but I've also felt like I was being watched for a while now. What? This is an old apartment, so something may be up. Zami, can I count on you to find out? Yes, I'll try. What is this? Yikes, what is that? They look like legs? Let's touch it. Ew. Can't seem to actually touch it. Feels so weird. What exactly is the shadow? Should I think about it once we have more clues? I should note this too. Shadows see through clairvoyance. Oh. Take a peek. What's under your bed? Box of clothing and luggage, not much space, maybe room for one person. Let's go. Who's this guy? Gasp! Ghost! According to the director, my power is clairvoyance and I'm seeing what happened in the past. So this isn't a ghost. Not a ghost. How could I be a ghost? But if I'm seeing something, then something was here? Look closer. Whoa! It's terrible. I feel like the shadow's watching me. I needed to take a closer look. The shadow looks human. It's wearing something. A hoodie? Discuss about haunted spirit. Observe. Tons of books and trinkets on the shelves. Online shopping boxes piled up to the top. We can see the billboards on the buildings across the street. 4th floor here. Zami, hello. Hello, I'm Azami Fukari, Mio's friend. We are here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center to investigate the case. Thank you for having us. You're her friend? Didn't know. Mio said she found a detective agency for anomalies. Well, I had doubts you because they didn't show up. But anyways, the police aren't doing much, so I guess we'll cooperate. Please help Mio. She needs it. I'm gonna get some water. My throat's already itchy from talking so much. This is the problem with these indie games, is that I have to do a lot of the dialogue myself, and it's just exhausting. What's your relationship with the girl? Can I ask you about your relationship with Mio? Mio's in Oki Sensei's human sociology seminar, right? I studied under Oki Sensei too. I'm in the same seminar. I'm working as a journalist. I don't know where I said journalist. I'm looking as a job hunting consultant. So Oki Sensei introduced me to Mio. I've been helping her, and we grew closer as friends. I don't trust her, she's the ghost. I see. That's why you knew each other. I'm happy to meet someone from my alma mater. Feel free to call me if you ever need a helping hand. Let's talk about Iko. Is it okay if I call you Iko-san? Of course. Mio calls me Iko-san too. Talk to me casually, like friends. Oh, thank you. Could you tell me your age and profession? Chuckles. You sound like the police. Echoes. Shimizu, 29. I work as a sort of job consulting, bridging students and companies, also temp staff coordination, leveraging all those connections. You're an entrepreneur? I guess. Here at Gami U too. Gami U? Yes, I'm third year information science major at Gami University. I'm getting so exhausted just like talking about like classes and grades and shit. We're schoolmates, how lovely to hear. I think we'll have plenty to talk about. Yes. Let's talk about the incident a bit. About the incident. Please tell me what it is that you saw. Last night I was talking with Mio and lost track of time. She agreed to let me stay over, so we set up cushions on the rug. We're going to sleep on the floor. Yes, it's Mio's home, so I wasn't going to steal her bed, was I? The moment she would turn off the lights to sleep, I felt a presence in the room that wasn't us. The moment you turned the lights off, were they hiding until then? I think Mio was still unaware at that point. Mio and I tried to leave the room without turning the lights back on. We made it out the door somehow. Told Mio to run to the police because there was something in the room. What can you tell me about what you saw? Could you tell me the details? The detail? Let me see. The time was just before midnight or so. I was so scared, I didn't get a good look. But it didn't look human. When I was closing the door, the shadow loomed up, as if from the floor. If we were a moment too late, I can't imagine where I'd be. A shadow that didn't look human. The shadow must be the anomaly. Then, but where did it appear from? That's still unclear. I should note this down too. Shadow that suddenly appeared. When is the posted photo from? The photo of the shadow monster looks like a man somewhat. Terrifying, isn't it? Did you turn around and take this as you ran away? I was way too scared for that. Mio ran for the cops and I opened the door just a bit and quickly took a pic. And once I did, the guy disappeared. Disappeared? Just like that? More or less. He was gone before I knew it. I see. Duly noted. Thank you for your help. What did Nico saw? That thing you saw looked like a haunted spirit of sorts? Blurry and all, but also tangible. Wasn't it kind of a shadow? Sorry about the abrupt question. No, it's fine. I'm getting accused left and right of faking this to gain attention. I didn't think anyone would believe me. I thought so. That wasn't a trick of the light, or a lie. I think you saw it was definitely in this room. I'm impressed. I hope you can solve this case for us. Yes. Famous Big Sis figure? I should write about Iko-san in my journal. Iko Shizumi, who works as the job hunting consultant. She took the same uni seminar as Mio in, which means she's an older uni friend. Yep, that's it. It's my first time meeting her. Since she went to the same uni, I feel like we'll all get along. Holy shit, this is the chair I sat in. Dear me, did you know that numerous cursed objects exist in this world? Items that bring you misfortune or even death. Just by owning them, you'll find everything from cursed jewelry, dolls, cars, estates even. For most of them, the first owner had a strong obsession for the artifact. It's that obsession that brings disaster to the new owner. Among the cursed selection, the cursed chair is especially strong and is said to have killed 60 people to date. The original owner of the chair, angered by someone else sitting in it without permission, killed the insolent man. The owner was sentenced to death for murder, but just before his execution, he shouted that he would curse to death anyone who dares sit in his chair. After his own death, anyone who sat in the chair died a strange death within mere days. Since then, the chair has been known as the cursed chair or dead man's chair. 5 souls have perished by sitting in the dreaded seat. The current owner, taking heed, has it on display suspended from the ceiling so no one could possibly sit in it. And what does this chair look like, you ask? Uncannily similar to the one you're sitting in, actually. Ooh. Should I make a note about Mio too in my journal? Mio Sato, president of the room where the incident occurred. Mio was my friend at uni. Yes, my friend from the same uni. Let's observe this door. This is the unit bathroom. Can I... Will these legs tell me anything? Maybe we need to select... Nope. Son, can I ask you something? Sup? I see a haunted spirit. Jasmine, I'm seeing something that looks like a haunted spirit. What are those shadows that show up with these glasses? Don't see them. No way I'd know. It's scary because their forms are fuzzy. I can see them, but not touch them. Aren't most monsters in the urban myth kind of that way? A bit clearer than ghosts, with ridiculous goals or messages. But what are these things I'm seeing? Hey, don't ask me. You figure it out. about the investigation. Jasmine, how do you usually go about investigating on site? Usually? Ask those who encounter anomalies about what they saw and things like that. Enough leads, and you start to see through the rough shape of the urban myth. The shape of the urban myth? Who saw what, when, and how, and all that. You start to get what the urban myth is about. And then you suddenly get a call from the boss man. I guess it's because of his see-all vision or whatever, yeah? All the vision, watching everywhere I go. You okay or what? Basically, you're on site, gathering clues, and boss man knows. So your job here is to dig up the info on the case. That's all there is to it. Okay. About the center. Jasmine, how long have you been worked here? 6 months. Not even, actually. What exactly does Urban Myth Dissolution Center do? Don't know, really. We're looking through rumors. That's paranormal related, we figure out what's up. Who would actually ask you to do this? National or local government, also universities and research organizations? This case here is probably the boss man just spotting a rumor and taking interest. I should write about Jasmine in my journal, too. My coworker at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, her impression of me seems to be uninterested. Not quite disinterested, not quite. Let me rethink this. She's very friendly? Really nice, or I wish. Can't be it, let me rethink this. Not very friendly. Yeah, I wonder if she hates me. I get this a lot. The people comment like, oh, I wonder if Jor hates me, or Jor, why do you hate me? People say I'm standoffish, IRL, and I just don't have much emotion, but, like, I don't know, I get this same problem. It's kind of annoying, actually. Doesn't matter, I will keep trying. Jasmine, do you have anything else to say? Who's the shadow at the entrance? Let's think things over for a bit. Not the hazy traces. What am I seeing with this clairvoyance power anyways? They look like ghosts, but aren't. So weird. I'm not really helping much, even if I can see things. Seems you may still need my support, he says from the beyond. I can offer the second part of my urban myths theory, which we had to wait on earlier. Oh no, my memory of the director is going self-aware. First, let's take a moment to narrow down what you really need to consider. Feels weird, but being tutored by the mere memory of our director. Then again, maybe all this intelligence is rubbing off on me. I feel smarter somehow. I'm happy for you. I mentioned this back at the center. Your clairvoyance shows you the memories of each location, view of the past. So I'm peeking at something that was doing before? If so, what about that foot-like shadow I saw by the entrance? Maybe this is a memory of running away. Mio with Ikyo-san. Maybe this is a memory of running away. Mio with Ikyo-san? Doesn't feel right. Let me remind you in this, just in case. Clairvoyance shows you the memories left in each location, their views of past events, so you're not confused with ghosts. See 4 legs, which means there must be 2 people. Memory of Mio and Ikyo-san. Oh, let's try running away with Ikyo-san, yeah. Maybe this is a memory of Mio running away with Ikyo-san? Doesn't feel right. Well, memory of... Do I have it in the wrong order? Oh, I just had it in the wrong order. That's kind of lame. Maybe this is a memory of Ikyo-san running away with Mio? If so, I really could see a tiny glimpse of the past. The gaze that Mio felt, what Ikyo saw, and what I saw through my clairvoyance. They don't seem to be lying. Combining everyone's account of my clairvoyance might tell us something. Where'd that bastard come from? Let's think something over a bit. Mysterious being that appeared very suddenly. If only we had one witness, they might simply have imagined things. Mio also mentioned feeling watched. No idea what to think about it, or how. In that case, let me offer you some guidance. My residence director boss is talking to me again. First, let's take a moment and narrow down what you really need to consider. Suppose the shadow actually existed and acts similarly to humans. If it acts like us, I'd want to know how the shadow showed up. Let's think about that for a bit. Let's see. Maybe it has a special power that arises from circumstance. Somewhere in this room. Was it really so? First, we need to consider whether the shadow actually exists and acts similarly to a human being. Well, I got the last one right. Maybe it has... Maybe there's a route that leads in somewhere into this room. Maybe there's a route that leads in somewhere within the room. Yes, I should try to focus on what goes inside the room. Man or monster. This should show us how and what they are, I mean. Let's look for a point of entry. Thinks basically all tasks are too much for work. Ah, she's queen. They detailed aspects of investigation and our strong suits in charge of guiding us. Let's take a peek in this bathroom. Looks pretty standard. No space for anyone to hide here. Here, so might as well snap a shot. Close inspection, the toilet cover is raised. The seat is raised as well. I remember Neo being the type that always conscious about... Wait, why is it up? There's only women who live in this apartment. I should close it for now. Bathroom is my space. Wait, what? Oh. Like the little crying emoji she does. Mia mentioned being careful around about checking that her door's locked. Neo's really diligent, unlike me. The picture, I can't picture her forgetting to lock up. Maybe I should snap a pic here too. Regular, everyday, mundane door. Lock and chain fully functional. Just don't rely on me, got it? You know a few things? How did the shadow get in? We should first figure out how it managed to sneak in. It suddenly appeared, but any idea how it got in? I don't know. Something scary happened to me before, and since then, I've been extra careful to check the doors, so... How could this... Sorry, out of thin air, even. Something scary happened? Can I ask you what happened before? It's okay to ask, that is. Around 2 years ago, I think someone was kind of stalking me. That was on one of the reasons I moved here. That's a huge problem in Japan, I heard. Since then, everything is okay until yesterday. I'm really scared. Help me, Azami. Boyfriend? This is purely investigative purposes, but you know, like, please tell me about any boyfriends, if I may ask. I don't have anyone I call a boyfriend. Not currently. No BF. Now noted. Sorry, thanks. Check it out. Any secret passages? Of course not. But I can fit pretty easily, so a man could hide here too. Let's get a pic of this too, just in case. Ego-san, can I ask you something? Any strange sounds? Did you hear any noises from somewhere in the room? I don't think so. Oh, by the way, you've been taking pictures of this place, right? Can I take a quick look to refresh my memory? Yes, of course. Thanks. She's scrutinizing every pic. She looked pissed. Something on her mind? About this one. Where did you take it? The toilet it was raised. This might upset Mio. She's meticulous about these things. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm not the one who raised the lid on the seat. Oh well. She's really concerned about Mio. If it was a normal intruder, would they have easily been able to climb up so high? Should ask what the police told them. Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? Ah, I hated the way they treated me and stopped listening midway. I think they told Mio something. Understood. About the intruder. Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I thought of the same thing and asked them. They didn't find any evidence around the window or on the balcony. Also, we're on the 4th floor and the road in front is pretty busy. Some places are open until midnight, so they said it's unlikely. I see. Makes sense. Window entry is unlikely? Well, I'm full on clues. Talk to Mio and Ikkyo-san. And looked around the room, I think. So, getting closer to narrowing down the urban myth. Well, yeah, not like we could. About that time, though. At this stage, the boss man tends to call. Someone's phone is ringing. See? Right on cue. What? Wait, it's mine? Pick up already. Yes. Hello? This is Azami. Director Okay. Director Megaria here. Well done, Azami. Director-san. Cut the formalities, eh? Director or whatever is fine. Yes. Director-san. Thanks for your efforts, the urban myth within this case is taking shape. This may be a good time to identify which one it is. Okay, so how should we identify the urban myth? Countless urban myths exist in this world. I believe you've already referenced part of our center's archives. Identification. It's about finding the correct record for urban myths that match this case specifics. Yet another of my beginner questions, but do you even need to identify what it is? Urban myths tend to... Sorry, just give me 1 second. Grouped into several categories. A sizable number of them are known to stalk those people who encounter them. So if this myth is one of them, Mio might still be in danger. Identification is a step towards adequate prognosis. Surely you agree. Oh yes, I see what you mean. Without further ado, let the identification begin. Wow. Thank you for all of your patience. I believe you would all prefer a swift resolution, so I appreciate your kind cooperation with our identification process. Please convey to everyone I just told you. Well, everyone. Our director is here on the phone to guide us through the process. First of all, what exactly is identification? We compare various mysteries occurrences in the field to our center's records. Then we determine which urban myths match those specifics. So identifying helps us figure out what to do next. But you don't need to hear our investigation report first. It is the power of my vision. I'm already aware of the investigation results. The director is basically an anomaly himself. Let us begin by laying out what exactly happened here. This started around Mio and Ikkyo-san. They both encountered a suspicious intruder, correct? That's right. This intruder that they witnessed. The first key factor is whether they really existed. Though pictures were uploaded to social media, do you suspect they are fake pictures? That is not what this is about. People tend to think they saw things that don't exist, and get caught up in the possibility. You need to ascertain the anomaly's existence from objective facts, instead of relying solely on their accounts. Objective facts? Mrs. Ami, I understand you already gathered the necessary clues, with your power of clairvoyance. Yes, I think. So, Mrs. Ami, could you kindly recap the clues you found by investigating with clairvoyance? saw a shadowy figure. I believe that the entity that made Mio feel watched and Hikio-san saw. I don't know if it's a human or anomaly. Great. Though testimonies and clues from your clairvoyance, you were able to narrow down the rumor. We were able to confirm that some entity was indeed here. Let's focus on what exactly the shadowy figure might have been. Sazami, I believe you found some form of evidence. So that said, the shadow figure was present in Miyazami's room. Was there anything that caught your eye? You mean other than the shadow I saw with clairvoyance? Yes, there was a clue you came across while investigating. If you were watching with your vision, could you just tell me? I might not always be around so conveniently, and this is your training day. So let me ask you, Mrs. Ami. Where was there evidence of the shadowy figure who supposedly appeared to be outside his room? Sure, the bathroom. The unit bathroom felt kind of strange? Ah, splendid. What did you feel was strange about the bathroom? Toilet. Let me guess. The toilet's seeping up, right? Mio's the type who closes the lid, too. There's no way she'd leave the seat up. Excellent. What matters here is not the toilet seat itself, but the gender constraints it indicates. Yes, that's what I'm saying. All the more as the resident has been consistent on handling the lid, which means the third presence in the room would have been a male. A man! What is that? That would be an open lid. What would an open lid tell you? A mysterious entity was witnessed as a shadowy figure and took a piss in her toilet. It took actions that were clearly divergent from the resident. The sea substantiates this. Indication that the shadowy figure was likely a male. Huh? So this anomaly chooses to relieve itself? You shouldn't assume what an anomaly would or wouldn't do. Some anomalies cause unscientific phenomena, while others act just like humans. Wonderful. The Cybermyth traits are seeping out onto the light. Director-san, are you enjoying this? Mrs. Ami, your next choice will be vital. Sure. Shadowy figure, a male gender, appears in your room. What exactly and where from? Remember Mio saying it appeared out of nowhere? Anomalies are tied to specific locations. There's always something about where they appear. So, Mrs. Ami? Yes? Do you recall who first witnessed the anomaly? Iko did. It was Iko-san. She saw it when they were getting ready to sleep. Yes, indeed. Mio-san's room only had one bed. So Iko-san improvised a bed on the floor and was about to lie down. So, Mrs. Ami, do you know where Iko-san saw the male intruder? Under the bed? Under the bed, I guess. Iko-san would have been trying to sleep just in front of the bed. Brilliant! Excellent, exactly. Iko-san noticed the man hiding under the bed. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... Identification! The man under the bed. Man under the bed. Hey, I know that one. The one with the machete or axe. Hides under your bed with his weapon of choice. Really? Yes, it's a popular urban myth. Possibly originating in the United States. Yes, I think he was holding something. An axe? Might have been. Director-san, what should we do? What can I do? Need to think of something. Yes, about that. This urban myth is difficult to guard against. Huh? Other sightings vary. An initial and only encounter. Or another case where it jumped around from victim to victim. The unpredictability of this next action will make this anomaly so compelling. Huh? Compelling? Mio's in trouble here right now. Tell me what to do already. As I said, this one cannot be countered. So you can head back to the center for now. There's something else we'd like you to work on. Oh? What if I shows up today as well? You seem to misunderstand, Mrs. Ami. The Urban Myths Solution Center is an investigational organization focused on urban myths. We are neither makeshift police nor bodyguards. That is beyond our scope. That's a terrible thing to say. I just wanted to protect Mio. It's okay, Azami. You don't have to force yourself. We understand your boundaries, so you might want to call it a day. But Ikkyo-san. Azami. I don't know what to do. Mio. Don't worry, my place is just one station from here. I could show up really quick if anything happens. I'll watch over Mio. Mio, listen. Yes? I'd like you to have this, at least, as a lucky charm. It's a letter. It might help you feel more at ease when you're in trouble or worried. Thank you, Azami. I'll read this later. Well, we should call it a day. Please rest well, Mio. I don't trust her. I don't trust her friend. Her friend's fucked. Oh. I rechecked the locks. Should be good. Why is this even happening? Zami, please help. Or, Zami, help me. Whew, scared me. Just a call. Who is it? Oh, hello, Ego-san. Yes. Thank you for your help these last few days. I'm glad I wasn't alone. Oh, no. I know you're busy with work, so please. Yes, it's all locked up. The balcony entrance is the chains in as well. I gotta use the bathroom? Be right back. I'm back. Chain is as well. Yes, bedtime for me. You too. Gasp! Not again. No! Next day. Jasmine, this doesn't look good. Looks like an anomaly struck again. Seriously? Mio call you or what? No, I can't seem to reach Mio. But I heard from Ikkyo-san early this morning. She told me Mio had a really rough time again. Just tell me what happened when I get there, I think. What? Wait. Is this the new mess that bad? Even worse. Ikkyo-san and Mio are being flamed on social media again. Mio is really upset by that. Not sure I get what's going on. We should probably take a scroll, yeah? Urban Myths coming out of rumors, remember? Might just affect what that dude under the bed does, too. Start by checking social media. Yes. Try looking around. Got a message from Boss Man, so we should start with Ikkyo-san's account. Nice, already on it? First thing, let's check what happened to Mio and Ikkyo. And also why they've been flamed again. That's it, go for it. Understood. My dear friend Mikio was attacked. I'm under the police to formally launch investigation. Those of you taking the opportunity to burn our personal lives, get one of your own. Yeah, right. If they learn that a girl is living alone, that's true. Take a deep breath. It's a fucking ad. What? Deep breaths. Prana? Oh, she's still putting stunts like this, desperate to stay relevant, I guess. No letters floating, less relevant, perhaps. Oh no, her full name. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Mio Sodom. It's Mio's full name. If someone posted this on social media, I'm worried that this might lead to some weird rumors. Yeah, try looking into that. With all the sub posting, but maybe we'll see where the rumor came from. Maybe so. Need to find something to put out the flames. Nice work, doxers. All this time in this world and all the wrong reasons. How's it supposed to feel? Yeah, let's try searching her. Looks like Mio's full name. Wonder if this is from a uni classmate. Why post Mio's personal details? Humans. Some just rush ahead without a thought of consequences. Jasmine, what's an alt account? An alt account, the other one. For anonymous posting. For anonymously posting stuff they want to keep secret. This post is going places. Let's take a look at this. Bloom 30. This is really Mio's account? We should look into it. Might tell us where the rumors around her came from. Sigh, I guess we should, huh? At least to catch up on what's being said. Yes. Thing is, her name isn't that unique, so search hits may be too wide. Look for more keywords that might lead to Mio herself. I'll try. Sugar dating? What is sugar dating? Whoa. Flammable, handle with care. Sammy, Mio's your friend, right? Any words from her? No. I need to see her so we can talk directly. Oh, I can do the eye thing. This is where the rumor started. I hate to do this, Mio, but we should search the word sugar dating too. Okay, go for it then. Ugh, block and move on. So true. All girls default to sugar dating. What is sugar dating? Sugar dating in Bloom 30. Totally boasting about her scores as Bloom 30. What are those sugar dating success stories for anyway? Mio. Well, some role model figures make how-to manuals and such, so that paves the path. Bet your ex-Poppy did it. Honestly, don't see a problem here. My friend Mommy Rin had a celeb as a sugar date, Super Jelly. Heard that we are... Looks like we tracked down the rumor's source. You shouldn't be believing all that's written here. But this might be related on why anomalies appeared in the first place. Yes. I wish I could put a stop to all this. People hate on her because she fucking has a hustle. Are you here somewhere? Nope, just done. Maybe go look somewhere else. Thought sugar dating was mostly an individual choice, but some people play dispatch. They say anything can be turned into a business, but this... Moving on. Second in. How's this relevant? Totally not. If your next Poppy did it? That reminds me of Mio mentioned being stalked before. Yeah, that's one possibility. Lucky Mommy-chan. Let's look up Mio-san again. Eiko 5? Yeah, that's right. She was well known while using this handle. Suiko-san used to be known as Eiko 5. Should note that down. I think I'm going to look into Eiko 5. Hiko's former account? Yeah, might turn up something. Go for it. Girl is really that? Eiko 5? I used to watch her on BooTube all the time. So next, charismatic flute, turn job hunter, but current recruitment trends. From some old article. Is it true she wanted to stir up controversy? Depends on the stunt. Eiko 5 had both solo videos and collabs with other streamers. Some of those really were asking for it. As college group, they had real kids will be kids kind of vibes. Gyo-san is really nice to talk to. You must be really smart and really thick-skinned too. Yeah, whatever. Next! From what I remember, claimed some brand stole the idea from the product planning vid they did. Got flamed. Oh, they got flamed. Girl boss energy. Gyo-san was even on TV? Wow. Oh yeah, she was a commentator on some info variety show. Huh. Which led to her current work. Most interesting when they do that, but some will follow their stands, wherever they go. What's BooTube? Uh-huh. Used to post vids on BooTube. Super active. What has come to life? No. Wait, no, how come? Don't believe everything you read. That does make me also sad looking at that. Is Mio alright? Gyo-san should be used handling stuff. Mio on the other hand. Mio's attracting attention too, it seems. Is it someone she knows? Could be someone who knows her from Eiko 5 days. How could they assume so much about Mio? Yeah, sigh. Wow, yeah, it's 2 years since last post, and not much fuel for the fire either. So even sugar dating has its share of rumors? It's in the realm of might be. Use my little SCO glasses. Need to look up truest rumors. Not some true rumor, it's real. They put a chip in people. They use a signal to catch them. No cap! When they catch you, they take you to another dimension. Sugar babies are dangerous. Microchips, what for? Conspiracy 101? Never know where they are. Suits and sunglasses. Know this one? This movie about them? That's an urban myth too. Huh? The Men in Black. Guys who are all black. Men in Black. Will Smith? Cash for dates. Scary stories are popular. Mary in the Mirror? Sounds kind of familiar, but also not. Bloody Mary? Yeah, do you ever trip on a mirror in Bresso? 8-foot lady? Lady 8 foot? Sounds like a celebrity or movie star. Never hear of her? Guess there are people like that. Legit monster lady, so tall she could peek into a second floor window. Pretty famous myth. Oh, okay. Yeah, woman in ritual white showing up in front of those expecting a pretty girl. What kind of monetary benefits are they talking about? Wait, generation gap? I'm not that much older, you know. Anything to this? I'm still missing a clue. Let's do some running. Oh, can I change the text? Let's actually make this full screen too. Oh, didn't see this. Not sure what to make of this? Humans will be humans. Thanks. Oh yeah, the giant woman. Hey-foot lady, this one's even famous in my neck of the woods. A young man decided to go visit his hometown in the countryside during school break. One day, relaxing on the porch at his grandparents' house, he heard something strange. Po, po, po. It sounded like a woman's voice. Looking in the direction of sound, he saw a hat that seemed to be floating along a tall hedge. Upon closer inspection, the hat was sitting on the head of a woman in a white dress. For her head to be visible over such an obstacle, she had to have been at least almost 8 feet tall. Later that day, the young man asked his grandparents about the woman. As soon as he mentioned the woman's hat and her height, they turned white as a sheet. His grandfather said, more serious than he ever seen him, the woman you saw was a lady 8 feet. Go to her room upstairs and don't step a foot outside. Oh, whoops. Unbeknownst to the young man, the lady 8 feet was well known in the village since long ago. It is said that any young man who she took a liking to was found dead within a few days at a time. Within a few days' time. The young man was ushered into a room with a newspaper over the windows, a protective seal on the door, and a warning piled in the cardinal directions. His grandfather told him again, no matter what happens, no matter what you hear, do not leave this room until tomorrow morning. Left no choice in the matter, the young man did as he told. At 1 a.m., there suddenly came a steady tap, tap, tap on the window. Then he heard his grandfather's voice saying, "It's all right, you can come out now." Knowing it was a trick, the young man held his hands together in prayer and waited until morning. Next morning, he was taken out of the village by car. Don't open your eyes until you leave the village, he was warned. As they drove to the countryside, the same steady tap, tap, tap came to the window. Just inside the glass, a voice said, "Po, po, po." As the car passed the Buddha statue at the edge of the village, the lady 8 feet's presence seemed to disappear, and the young man felt safe. He heard several days later the seal created by the Buddha's statues had prevented Lady 8 feet from leaving the village. But his grandfather also told him to be careful, as the statues had recently been vandalized by someone. If you ever spot a tall woman in a white dress, you better take caribou too. That was a fucking Jesus. That was a lot to read. I'm tired from reading all that shit. Is that Ikkyo Koden? Pretty famous. What a comment, though. How is it safe when the dude just shows up everywhere? Just make sure they always lock the door. Okay. Oh, hold on. Snooping around for personal information. Blowing up again. These two get more attention than the case itself. We should check how far these guys are digging. But why this photo? I don't get it either. Old photo, maybe? Weird that they post this with all that heat. Oh, yeah. She's doing it for clout. Sami, what you doing? I posted myself from my own account. I had to put it out there. Please don't insult Mio without knowing anything. Give it a rest. Huh? Isn't that just fuel for the fire? I can't just sit and watch while Mio's feeling so much pain. Guess you're the type who really learns from experience. That white knight spirit you got there is fun and all, but you really think before you act. Wow. Up to you though. Sammy does what Sammy will. I think she's using this to cloud. I think she's hexing her in some way. Here we go. Yes. Ask me as much as I can about the stalk in her past. If you go all out like that, it'll be way too overwhelming. There are other directions you can look into. Think before you pry. And if you're fine with possibly losing a friend, be my guest. I see. Thank you, Jasmine. I'll be careful. Mia, you're alright? Zami. Yes, I'm not hurt or anything. I was so scared. Glad you're safe. Kept thinking if only you've been there with me yesterday. Zami, I really don't know what to do. I know, I'm sorry. Talk to me when you feel up to it. No pressure, okay? Glad to have... What exactly should I look into? Hey, don't ask me. Some stuff you can check out. The anomaly dude under the bed is showing up Mio's like a bad habit. So maybe the anomaly was born from some connection to Mio herself. Affection, jealousy, malice. Many urban myths are born from people's emotions. Might want to poke around that angle. Anyway, it's up to you. Contrast between the anomaly and Mio, duly noted. Okay, thank you, Jasmine. I'm on it. I'm gonna get some water. Be right back. Gosh, so much talking. My mouth is getting so tired from playing this game. Let's put on the glasses. Is this Shadow the man who attacked Mio yesterday? Probably. What is he doing? Oh, I know it's not a ghost, but I'm just scared. I hate these haunted houses where you need to walk through yourself. Looks like he's looking for a book. I need to gather clues on this man. But just looks like he's searching the shelves. Sneaking in and going through the shelves for Mio's belonging. Is he interested in Mio himself? Interested? Gross. Let's observe him. Yes, the shadow definitely looks like it appeared from under the bed. But how does something appear from under your bed? Can't even lock them out. How can we prevent this man from showing up? The man like Shadow might be an intruder scared Mio last night. Should take a closer look at the man Shadow. Speaking of which, doesn't really look like he's threatening her. Is he just watching? But why? Creepy. Is that a body? Oh wait, I'm looking up into the past, so... Is that Mio then? Was she lying here? She blacked out maybe. Is that really Mio? The features are blurry. It does look like a girl. Should make sure. What's on the shelf that he's looking at? Bags, accessories, manga, and books fill the shelves. Nothing really unusual. It feels really tidy. Securely locked. Don't see any traces of entry. Nowhere to hide. Sorry about not filling you in. Mia wasn't hurt, but she seems upset. Please avoid asking her about sensitive matters. If it helps, I can tell you about what Mio told me. Tell me the details. Yo-san, may I ask about the details you didn't mention when you called earlier? What happened to Mio last night after we left? Came to check on Mio this morning and found her passed out. I thought she was gonna stay at her house. I immediately took care of her, but she's still in distress ever since. So I listened to her story and she got in touch with you. Speak under the bed. Definitely for one person. Nothing new. Just space for one person. According to urban myth, he crawls out from under here. I see something. Wait, no. Creepy doll. Don't call me hoping it's this kind of stuff. Just check with her. You okay? Zombie, could you stay with me? Don't say anything. I can. Yes, I'll be right here. It'll be okay. Don't push yourself too much. Saw the post. Ikyo-san, saw Ikyo-san's post. You were attacked again. I didn't really want her to post anything about it. Ikyo-san convinced me that at times like these it's better to speak up. I felt she was right. I don't trust Ikyo. I think what had happened is that Ikyo is desperate for attention and desperate for her to launch her brand, and she put a creepy doll where Mio was to build like shock content to post online. That's my theory. Could the man be? Any idea who the man under the bed might be? I don't think so. By the way, this place you passed out, is it where I'm standing now? Nice. I'm sorry, checking the window. The door's locked by one. How did you know? How did I? Just a hunch? A bunch of hunches? Is this about the weird things you see that you mentioned before? Huh, yeah, more or less. Haha. Is this yours? Something I'd like you to look at. Is this yours? Huh? No, it's the first time I've seen it. Where'd you find it? Under the bed. Goodness, that's so. Exactly what's going on is on me. Maybe it means something. I don't know. Sorry. Kind of disturbing. I'll hold on for this now. Are you hurt? Okay, thanks. Alright, nothing was stolen. I don't know what makes you relive. I don't want to make you relive it all, but could you tell me what happened last night? Last night? Yes, it's okay. I could tell you. Yesterday, after everyone went home, Ikyo-san was still worried and called me from her place. I checked the locks as I was talking on the phone and hung up. When I turned around, the man was there. Yes, he was in my room, even though I definitely locked the door. What was that? What was that, Azami? I like her face. I like this animation. This is good pixel art. Are you okay? Sorry, thinking about it is really terrifying. Hey, take it easy on yourself, okay? Okay. You're here to help, after all. That's all I'll do. I'll do what I can. I think he's calling out or something. It slowly came closer. I think passed out. I think passed out then? Next I remember, it was morning. Sami, I'm really scared. What should I do? Please. Mio. You'll be alright. If it gets out, take a deep breath. Okay. Mio's really scared. We need to find a way to keep this anomaly from showing up again. Man attacked Mio. Check the bathroom. If he hid somewhere, it'd be in here. Don't see anything strange. Oh. Mio, make sure you lock. No, on the other phone. It's unlikely you forgot to lock something. Sturdy, reliable door chain. Pretty unlikely it's been tampered with. Should recap what we gathered. He keeps appearing, this man under the bed. The man under the bed appeared as this person's home. The man under the bed appears as this person's home. Shows up at Mia's home. Hides in the bed, kills anyone in the room with him under certain circumstances, usually armed with a weapon. And since his presence immediately in the room and save your life, apparently. Let me think things over for a bit. No clue what the man is, the shadow merely watches, snooping around. What is the man under the bed known for? Man under the bed. Urban myth. He's said to carry an axe or machete and to kill residents of the room, correct? That's right, he's famous for something like that. But Leah hasn't been physically harmed. In that case, what were the intruder's actual intentions? Maybe he wants to... appear in front of you. To secretly... scare you. To secretly threaten you? Doesn't feel quite right. Yeah, it wasn't attacked, anything was stolen, yet the man keeps appearing. What could this mean? To suddenly appear in front of you and scare you. Oh, just the scary looking guy. Maybe wants to suddenly appear in front of you and scare you? Does it mean he actually has an interest towards Mio? Would mean this anomaly isn't really the man under the bed. Then again, he's showing up from under the bed in a locked room. Fuck, make no sense. It's the doll, I think. We doing this right? Let's think it through. Man appeared from under the bed. How about the man? How about practice? Mio? 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 How about Mio with Mio? That doesn't feel right. Under the bed showed up from under the... The man under the bed shows up from under the bed, even if you lock up, right? So, what could I possibly do right now? About practicing? Curse killing? With Mio. Doesn't feel right. Under the bed. Yeah, no, those are right. How about self-defense? Practicing self-defense with Mio. Okay, none of these are right. How about Claire? Practicing self-defense. Blocking the space under the bed with Mio. With furniture. Good. It's making me feel better. How about blocking the space under the bed? Shows up from under the bed. We could just fill the space, couldn't we? Mio, a few things. Let's fill this bad boy up. Yep, that should work. Now the man under the bed has no way to get in or out. We're safe, I hope. Hiko-san, do you have a moment? What could the man be? Hiko-san, do you have any idea where the monster that attacked Mio is? The anomaly? Girl accused Mio might have caught some creep's eye somewhere, of course. Maybe her ex-boyfriend? She mentioned moving here because her ex started stalking her. Her ex stalked her? But you mentioned it was a monster that showed up, correct? And maybe not? Well, urban myths can come from obsession, it seems. Thank you for letting us know. Is she gonna mention the doll? No? Anything about the bathroom? The door? What does she have to say about this? Found this. Jasmine, I found this under the bed. What the? Wait, this doesn't belong to Mio. Asked her and she said no. It seems shaken. Is there some meaning to this doll? No idea. Could mean something. Could mean nothing. Let's talk about Mio. Jasmine, what can we possibly do for Mio? About that anomaly and also the social media blowing up. It's tough to watch, I get it, but our job is to figure out the anomaly itself. We could track down the rumor's source on social media. We can't do anything about it. Working with us means that you need to get the urban myth investigation part down first and foremost. Yes, you're right. Let's talk about the man. Mio said she had no idea what the intruder might be. Maybe it really is a supernatural monster showing up all of a sudden. It's gotta be more than that. Though this case does involve an urban myth, so it is possible. But Mio, it doesn't matter whether Mio's being truthful or not. It's just more info to consider, okay? Jasmine, you're so mature and grounded. Whatever. Oh, yeah, I should probably just do that. I feel like she's definitely doing it for clout. How do I accuse her? I need objection style, like a dialogue. Oh, heard about your ex-boyfriend? Hey Mio, I kind of heard about your ex-boyfriend, Mako-san. Okay. Not exactly a secret, but I think it was related. Seems like these anomalies are sometimes born from such people's emotions, so just wanted to check. Would you mind telling me a bit more? Okay. I can share it with you then. It was 2 years ago, I think. We were only dating a month or so. Don't know if that even qualifies as an ex. He was a control freak. He was the guy who stalked me, like I mentioned yesterday. I want to know more about this weirdo. Can you tell me a bit more about him? Around age 30, medium height and build, said he worked at a famous company and cared a lot about his reputation. Had a lot to say about my daily habits. Certain foods are bad for my health and so on. He was a clean freak, uptight, kept insisting I do what he said, so I got scared. I see. So you broke up after a month or so. Yeah, but he kept texting me, saying he was nearby and asking to meet. Around that time, I heard this place was available, so I moved here as fast as I could. Makes sense. Turned stalker. I think I found every clue. Sammy, I'll be heading out. Oh, it's already dark. I think I should stay with Mio tonight. Yeah? Bossman told you to come back. Gonna pass on that? I, just got a text wall about Sender's purpose in your depth, blah blah. Yeah, I know already. Duty calls? Stay here tonight. Really? Thank you so much. You should head back and rest. More people beyond here won't necessarily solve anything. Makes sense? Okay then, if you say so. Sami? Are you leaving? Mio-san. But Ikkyo-san will stay with you. Also, we took preventative measures against the man under the bed. You shouldn't be showing up from here anytime soon or something. Really? Thank you so much, Azami. Sure thing. Hope you get some good rest tonight. Oh my jaw, dude. You're really my best friend, you know. I'm so glad I listened to your advice. I hope she's okay. She just literally called me her best friend. Mio? It's nothing. There's no way. Thank you too much. Sami told me he's no longer coming out from under the bed. Nico-san is almost here. Maybe I should go meet her. I'm more scared here, alone in my room. Man, ... No! Why are you doing this? Ego-san, please, hurry. What is this? No! No! Next day. Jasmine? Yeah, what? Yo-san called me this morning. Mio was attacked again, this time in the apartment hallway. What? No way. It's my fault. Mio wanted me to stay with her. Nothing much you could have done, Sammy. Like the boss man said, we aren't exactly bodyguards. I understand that, but... Anyway, I just heard from them again, and Mio's at Iko-san's place now. Makes sense. You know Iko's address? Yes, she sent it to me. Gotcha, and Iko's then. We should check out Mio's place as well. But if she's out, it'd be locked. Thank you for all your help, Jasmine. Is that me? Let's check out this Ikyo girl. Iko-san, is Mio safe? Yes, thankfully she's in the back. No physical harm. Glad you hear that. But then the anomaly didn't do anything this time either. About that, you need to see this. What is that? Is that Mio's room? Yes, and there's more. This photo has somehow been posted on social media. She's doing it. She's fucking doing it. Oh no, who would do such a thing? Maybe they edited one before. Maybe they edited one she posted before. I can't see how else. Mio said she ran back into her room and immediately locked the door. Then how could anyone take this pic? Yes, exactly. How's that even possible? I don't know either. Should go talk to Mio first. You do that. She's really upset and won't be able to tell me much. She might be more comfortable talking to you. I'm on it. Mio safe? How could I have done for her? What could I have done for her? And what to do now? Hey, regrets aren't going to help much at this point. We're Urban Mid Solution Center and we investigate anomalies. Use your time on working out the anomaly and handling your problem. You're right, we'll do. You know, I hate to say this, but those sugar dating rumors on social, they're likely related in some way. I think it's time to ask about that. Be careful about how you put it though. Anyway, that's up to you as per usual. Yes. First, let's go talk to Mio. And then ask about those rumors. What is this? The shadow is really calm. It's still so scary. Ah, maybe this Ikyo-san. Ikyo-san's room is spacious, but doesn't feel like she has that many visitors. No shadows beside Ikyo-san here. Let's observe this. Painting. I can't tell if I could tell it's an expensive piece. Let's look at her private belongings. There's piles on the desk might be paperwork for Iko-san's company. Let's take a peek. Job hunting consultation, promotion support, events, dispatches, the works. Looks like purchase orders and contracts with their clients. Not finding any leads on who the man might be, of course. Maybe I should just ask Ikyo-san if she knows anyone suspicious. Don't worry about Mio. About the rumors around Mio that are trending right now. The internet's such a cesspool, isn't it? Digging up this and that on a woman being stalked by an intruder. I've been through plenty of that myself, so it no longer bothers me. Regular girls will be scarred for life. They'll lose faith in society. Let's talk about her room. Iko-san, Mio told you about her room, right? How could such a thing happen just as I was getting out my clothes? Her room was drenched in red. The apartment is really no good for her. What do you mean? No good for her? What do you mean? That place is mostly for students. Many of our uni students live there, so I'm familiar with it. It's close to the station with lots of storage, the catch being that security really isn't up to par. So I'm thinking, Mio should be living in a much better quality apartment. Maybe even this very apartment. Huh? I think maybe you should refrain from actively posting anything for now. In my book, having a voice is the best offense and defense. That's how I won my battles. That reminds me, who was with that posted the room photo anyways? I wonder who posted the photo. Not just the poster, but the reposters too. They're all the same. The slightest hint of blood in the water and zing, they rush over the feast like a desperate piranhas they are. Reactions like that will probably never change. How's Mio doing? He's barely eaten anything since coming here. hasn't touched her phone at all, with their socials blowing up like that. She isn't talking to me much either, so she must really be at her breaking point. We need to keep a close eye on her. And you take such good care of Mio? They're all judging Mio for his sugar daddy dating past. My own part-time job wasn't always that clean. As a single woman who works, goes to school, job hunts, and attempts to have a life, it's much harder. Mio reminds me so much of my younger self. I really want to help her. It's really kind of you, Iko-san. I'm sure Mio could make as much money as she wants, so I hope we can get together and move. Wouldn't the rent here be way beyond her budget? I can lend her money and connect her with lucrative workplaces. You'll help convince her too, won't you? Youth is a virtue in and of itself, and virtue helps you earn. As long as you know your value, you know where to monetize it, it's easy to learn. You too. How about you ditch that tasteless part-time gig and come work with me? You'll be living like this in no time. I'll think about it. Any idea who the intruder might be? I get the feeling that he isn't trying to directly hurt Mio, though he definitely is obsessed with her. The person you're thinking of could be Mio's ex-boyfriend turned stalker? Wow, how'd you know? Oh, just a hunch. I mean, that's just me speculating now. I don't feel like there are enough signs to suspect that piece of work. Didn't know you were famous? You're internet famous, aren't you? Sorry, I didn't know. Oh, that was a long time ago. They used to call me a rising star influencer in my uni days. But now that I founded a company, I'm way past that silly phrase. Let's find out about her socials. Or, let's talk to Mio. Mio, are you okay? Sami, why is this happening? I didn't do anything. Why? Why me? It's okay. I'm here now. You'll be alright. ... About social media. Oh. Might be difficult to talk about, but can I ask you about the rumors online? Sami, does that have anything to do with all this? Sorry, I didn't know yet. Do you prefer we don't ask? It's okay. I can tell you. It's true that I did sugar dating, like they're saying. Mio. Living alone, going to school, working on the side was overwhelming. Then a friend has suggested I try it. That everyone was doing it, and that it's normal, so I started too. You get it, right? 5 hours of work after classes, or just 2 hours with some middle-aged guy. And you earn the same as a week's worth of part-time pay. But I didn't think they'd dig that all up. And then... what happened? Mio, please tell me what you can. What happened back in your room? I was too anxious to stay there alone. Iko-san was already on her way back too. So I headed out. And then... but then... creepy guy was standing in the hallway. Huh? I was so scared I ran back inside. Wait, so your room got covered in red while... Hey, Azami? Did you say that the man under the bed wouldn't be showing up anymore? I went out on my own because I believe what you said. I thought it would work. I'm sorry. Mio, I'm sorry for what you're going through. I'll do my best. I can help wherever I can. Tell me in detail, please. The man you saw in the hallway. He entered your room even though you've locked up with the key. I haven't been away for 5 minutes. That's impossible. How could he pull something like that off? You were back in your room and it was all red? Wait, the man could have snuck into your room before. Was he there when you got back in? He was in the hallway. I entered my room and locked the door. But the room was already a mess somehow. He just popped up out of the floor. Mio? About the posted photo. About the photo of your room that was posted. Any idea who might have done all that and why? I don't know. I can't live there anymore. Why me? Well, I need to move. I don't have any kind of money. This has got to be a scam thing, I think. Mio, after your room was ransacked and covered in red, did you notice anything else wrong there? I haven't really looked, didn't have time. From those photos posted online, the main thing was that red stains, right? I think so. We'll probably be investigating your room, so if you notice anything, I often trip on things, so I try to keep things busy, keep things tidy and not leave anything on the floor. If anything's fallen, the mess might be his doing. Mm-hmm. Your room is always so neat. My own room is such a mess, haha. If you need to check my room, here, take my keys. Okay, thank you, I appreciate it. Oh my god, how many fucking... Did anything else happen? My parents just found out what's been going around the internet. Okay, Mia. Okay. It's under pressure. I get it. Talk to both of them now. Maybe we should get head in Mio's room, but I'm worried about Mio. Should I stay here with her? And then again, from now, she should be fine if she stays here with Iko-san. And is saying so herself. Yeah, that's right. They'll be together all the time. She won't have to worry. Exactly. I'll get the car. Let's get on with it. Oh, jeez. You know, why is it the man in the bed shows up in an apartment hallway? Because something? Yeah, lots. Dude's only been popping up from under the bed so far, right? Makes sense, under the bed and all that. Why is he strutting down the hallway? Oh. About that. Kind of blocked up the space under the bed. So maybe he might have changed something? Blocked up the space? What's the big idea here? I'm sorry, I thought that might stop the man from showing up. Mio was so stressed out. Listen, I know why you feel that way, but random fixes by amateurs might end up too risky. Though we don't know for sure if blocking that space made this all happen. We're absolutely sorry. Hey, I'm not saying it's your fault. Just heads up next time. Ask me when you're unsure, okay? That's never a burden. Understood. Thank you, Jasmine. Be sure to put the bed back now. I'll be sure to put the bed back to how it was before. First thing, let's check the red-soaked room. Also, if the man under the bed was here, you should have left a shadow. Check on the shadow with clairvoyance. Oh, this is a freaky looking guy. Yikes, is that a bug or something? What the heck? No way, no way, nope, no way. But no bugs, thanks, bye. Arms and legs galore. Why is he stuck on the shelves? Looking closer, it's like a human-like face. What is this? Those hands? Looks weird. Who's weird? Rather for someone searching for books. It's doing something, tossing something around. Probably seeing an act of splattering the room red. Why do such things? Ugh. Honestly, my jaw is getting so tired from just streaming this game, talking nonstop for 2 hours. Oh. Eyeball monster. Closer look seems to have a body too. Staring at something and blinking furiously, creepy. Ah. How do I save this game? Ugh. I'm gonna have to call it a break, actually. My jaw hurts a lot from just talking nonstop for 2 hours. And I think... I don't know if I'm gonna stream this game if that's the issue, but... pick it up Wednesday. I'll figure something out. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Catch you guys 5:30 Wednesday. See ya.